Awobajo. Members of the House of Representatives have yet to implement their resolution to slash their salaries by 50% for the next 6 months. The federal lawmakers made the resolution on July 18th, and it was expected to reflect in their salaries for the month of July. But the spokesman for the House of Representatives, Mr. Rotimi Akin, blamed bureaucracy for the delayed implementation. The lawmakers have made the promise while deliberating on a motion seeking to forestall the nationwide hunger protest, which began on August the 1st. The local refineries in the country have yet to start the purchase of crude in Nigeria, as directed by President Bola Tinubu. According to the Crude Oil Refiners Association, letters have been written to NNPCL by individual refiners requesting crude, but there has been no response yet. The Federal Executive Council recently adopted a proposal by President Tinubu to sell crude to the local refiners in Naira. 1 week after the announcement, the refiners said they had not heard from the NNPCL. Back home, the Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, on Tuesday inaugurated a 13-member state working committee of the National Agricultural Growth Scheme Agro Pocket, with an assurance that the state is working towards producing for local consumption and export. Inaugurating the committee at Okemosun, Abeokuta, its chairman, Governor Abiodun, said his administration is committed to developing all sectors of the state economy, particularly the agriculture, due to its potentials in revenue and employment generation, as well as food security and poverty alleviation. The governor informed that the target is to produce enough food to attain self-sufficiency in a short time and in a long time, producing enough food for other states and for export, adding that his administration has recognized the immense potentials of the agricultural sector, especially in employment generation, revenue generation, food security, and poverty alleviation. Similarly, the Ogun State government has reiterated its plan in using agriculture as a means of youth empowerment across the state. Governor Dapo Abiodun made the remark on Tuesday during the inspection of greenhouse soilless farm laboratory technology at Awowo in Ewekoro local government. He explained that his administration has identified the abundant prospects that exist in the sector, which he said would help in resolving unemployment and also serve as a means of addressing the problem of food shortages currently affecting the nation. Ms. Abiodun, who expressed satisfaction over the activities at the greenhouse, described the coordinator of the farm laboratory, Mr. Samson Oboli, as a responsive and responsible man who has impacted greatly in youth empowerment through agriculture. On the foreign scene, Bangladesh presidency this Wednesday announced that the country's Nobel-winning microfinance pioneer, Professor Mohammed Yunus, will lead an interim government after mass protest forced longtime Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to flee. The appointment came quickly after student leaders called on the 84-year-old Professor Yunus, credited with lifting millions out of poverty in the South Asian country, to lead. The decision was made in a meeting with President Mohammed Shabashuddin, the heads of the Army, Navy, and Air Force, and student leaders. The presidency, in a statement, said they decided to form an interim government with Professor Yunus as its chief. President Shahabuddin agreed that the interim government will be formed within the shortest time possible. On sports, Nigeria's Tobi Amusan is through to the semi-final of the women's 100 meters hurdles at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Amusan won her heat in a time of 12.49 seconds this Wednesday morning. The world record holder beat USA's Alicia Johnson to second, while Janik Brown finished third. That was the news at 10 on OGBC, packaged by Wahidu Kunjabi. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at okunradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Okun Radio Abeokuta and on X handle at Okun Radio.